The man across the street waves at me every night, but his house has been empty for years. I moved into this neighborhood about 6 months ago. It's a quiet street, mostly retirees and families. Right across from my bedroom window is another two-story house. At night, if I leave my curtains open, I can see straight into the upstairs window over there. The first week I moved in, I noticed a man standing in that window around midnight. He wasn't doing anything, just standing and looking out, almost like he was waiting for something. When he saw me glance up, he raised his hand and waved. I hesitated, then awkwardly waved back. He smiled, then pulled the curtain shut. Since then, it's become a routine. Not every night, but a few times a week. Always around midnight. Always the same upstairs window. He doesn't stare long, just waves like we're neighbors passing in the morning. Last Friday, I mentioned it to my landlord in passing. He froze and said, "The house across from you? That place has been empty since the owner passed away 3 years ago." I laughed, thinking he was messing with me. But he insisted, said the property's tied up in some inheritance fight and nobody has lived there since. I went online, looked up the address. He was right. Zillow shows it as vacant. No utilities connected. No recent sales. Nothing. That night, I stayed up on purpose, staring at that window. 12:07 a.m. The curtain slid open. The same man. He lifted his hand, slow and deliberate, and waved right at me. I didn't wave back this time. My heart was pounding too hard. He stood there longer than usual, like he was waiting for me to move. Then, finally he smiled. Wide. Too wide. And shut the curtains. I called the cops the next day, told them someone was squatting in the house. 2 officers went in to check. They were inside for maybe 10 minutes before coming back out. They told me it was completely empty. Dust everywhere. No furniture. No sign of anyone living there. But here's the part that made my blood run cold. One of the officers quietly asked me, "Which window did you say you saw him in?" I pointed. He looked at his partner, then said, "Ma'am, that room doesn't even have a floor anymore. It collapsed years ago. I haven't opened my curtains since."